Peace, love, light, and abundance. Hi, everybody. Hey, Lady Sparkle. I don't know if you're still in here, but my phone died. I was over there in the Notch chat, and it was a great, great, great live. And my phone died, so I had to get some juice for a little bit. I mean, I just wanted to come on. I won't be on here much longer, too long, rather, I should say. And I just wanted to do, there go my notifications, um, a quick check in with everyone. Hey, Gotten, how are you? I hope that you're doing um, well. I haven't been live. I've been resting. I've been praying and meditating. Uh, just being obedient to God's voice and what He wants me uh, to do. You still don't like the dude? Why not? I have a soft spot for Donat. I always have. He reminds me of someone really dear to me, and he's handsome, handsome little thing. Um, and he's smart. He's super smart. Um, so that's how I feel about it. You're good. You're doing well. That's good. That's good. You said okay. Hey, to each his own. Um, and I just wanted to check in and see how everybody was doing. And after I did my conversation with Kai and Sammy, I just went into meditation and rest because I know there's a shift that has taken place in my life. And you know the Bible verse that I put up, will send you strong delusions if you choose to believe a lie. And standing on truth and having integrity is super important. Yeah, yeah, definitely I do. You won't say nothing else. You're entitled to your opinion. Hey, Chris, how are you? I know I ain't been live, but I'm not gonna say I don't have much juice on my phone. I need to get better with charging um my phone. And back to what I was saying about the delusions uh and not seeing the truth. And the question was asked to me today. Um and I had to think about it. I had to think about it, and I believe that the mind is so powerful. We have disassociation disorders and all those things that it'll create a protection for you um, when you're going through traumas and when you've had traumas. And it was asked of me, why did I choose to believe a lie? And why am I so comfortable with it? And my initial response to it was because I was raised by a liar. And I began to meditate and think a little bit harder on why and what the Bible verse represents not be able not able to accept the truth. And honestly, I believe that from the traumas that I experienced is what made it hard for me to accept the truth in reality is because the truth hurts. So I'd rather stay where I'm comfortable at. It's easier that way. And as I've been studying for a while now and learning about my higher self and your lower self and your chakras and all of that, um, your lower self is just your traumas. It's what you experience, it's what you've accepted. And if you look at it in the biblical sense, your sins, right? So how do we get out of that? We just have to accept the truth, and we have to accept reality. But the mind is so powerful that we trick ourselves. And even when you've experienced trauma and you can see the truth, you continue to stay where it's comfortable for you because it's just easier that way. But God has called us to be better, to have integrity, um, to move forward, to let go, to trust. And that's where I am. You know, someone made a comment on my post. Mind you, my last live was demonetized, which I kind of figured it would be, but I don't care because we're still going to spread the truth, and I'm going to leave the video up because it's not always about money. Um, Said the spirit of discernment. I didn't know exactly that it was evil, but the spirit of discernment or something like that. But me realizing that it was evil, and in that moment I knew evil was all around me. Uh, I've al- I think I've gotten comfortable with chaos at that time. That's how I thrived. That's how I lived. I was always more successful with my back against the wall, surviving, always running. And I'm realizing that's just no way to live. And I no longer choose to live in that way. And God, and we have the 7 chakras, which is our root chakra, sacral chakra, heart chakra, crown chakra, throat chakra, and I forgot other two. The other two, but once you study more, they allow you to know, excuse me, what traumas and all of that when you're not balanced. And we have our uh what is it, Christ conscious mind, as above, so below. And whatever we think that's what we manifest. Yep. Root, heart, throat, crown, chakra, all of that. Um, and each sign that you are represents the chakra that you experience. Hi, Miss Katina. Hi. I hope that you're doing well. Um, and I'm learning that we have to be balanced because if we're not, we'll just ensued our life in chaos. And I'm realizing that ever since I was a kid, that's where I lived. That's what I allowed. That was just easier for me to get through and navigate through life. Um, I became so numb to it. I I just became so numb. I posted something on TikTok on Marvel Superhero Gems. Okay, people don't even realize that all of that is connected, even down to the Matrix, the red pill and the blue pill, and all of that. It is all connected. The elements, fire, air, water. Um, even what they believe that the Star of David is, and it really is our consciousness. Is our consciousness. Even the medicine man that represents us, what we think and what we put around us. It goes so deep. But when are you going to be bold enough to move or to answer or to get out your comfort zone? I had to ask myself, who are you? Who are you? Ty is just my name. Um, when I speak of my body, it's just my arms, it's just my legs. But who are you? And what do you represent? And who do you um, represent? And I've been thinking hard on who I am, not the name that my parents gave me and people have given me and who love me or who hate me or whatever it is that people may think about me. And I'm always quoting, I am love, that I am. I am death and I am transformation. But what else? Who else am I? Who else am I? Um, and the more that I get to meditate, the more I get to reflect, I see my imperfections. I continue to strive to move forward. I ask for repentance. I repent. I ask God for forgiveness. And I have to keep moving and not look back and indulge in the things that make my mind chaotic because it produces in my environment. Um, Getting so that lets you into what is it, Avatar and water bending and all of that. It just go so deep that I even watched a video today. I don't know if much of y'all know about the Anunnakis and Draco and planets, and someone compared the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar is between the Draco and Anunnaki. And if you study and you know about the astrology and the planets and who the Anunnakis are and who the Dracos are, that there was a war and there was a battle. I shared a video from the aliens that was in Vegas, and I'm like, they've been here. They've been here. I read an article today, and they're saying that we're having flares that hit the sun, and we talk, about the ice wall and all of that. Our world is so much bigger than what they have presented us to see it and what it really is. Um, and a lot of people say, well, it was another statement that was placed on my page, and it said, Ty, you're on this journey. You've been on this journey for a long time. Once you find a bridge. And initially, it kind of like irritated me because I'm like, are you dumb? Are you stupid? Our journey, we all are on a journey, and it never stops. And I wanted to be like, well, what kind of bridge? Name the bridge. What should I do on this bridge? What am I going to do? You want me to jump off this bridge? What are you implying that I go to this bridge for? And then when I began to think a little bit more about this bridge and what a bridge represents and what it symbolizes, it's just to get you to the other side to your destination, which is still a part of the journey. People want to deposit things in your spirit. Is up to you on how you perceive it or how you manifest it, what you take and what you hold on to, what you disregard. Another question was asked of me, why did I stay in any of the relationships that I had? The first 3 ones I had. I say the 4th one I had was blessed, divine. But the first 3 had was the ones that I spoke of the trauma, what I couldn't see and what I chose not to see and what I allowed. It's just time to release those things that have held me back for so many years. I kept asking God today, like, why am I here? Why am I going through what I'm going through? And people were yelling, oh, it's your karma. It's your karma. And I was like, yo, some things are just ordained by God or just is. It's just part of life. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I tried to escape it, but I can't anymore. So I accept it. Hey, MM, you must stop calling people stupid. You know what, MM? That was my opinion of it. Because why would you make that statement? Like, what are you implying that I should do on this bridge? It wasn't in love. It wasn't like, oh, to this bridge and rest. Like, what do you suggest I do at this bridge? Okay, so what do you want me to call these people other than stupid, wicked, immature, irresponsible, neglectful? I don't know. I don't know. It, that's for sure. And I deleted it, but I should have left it. I should have left it there. But my initial response was, "Hey, put my stinger up because I'm in defense mode. I'm ready to fight. But what am I fighting for, and who am I fighting?" So God has me in a place of resting and reflection. Today I felt so overwhelmed, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried, and I texted, and I reached out, and no one answered. No one replied. And I went in within myself. So that's where your power come from anyway. It's within yourself. Source, if you believe in source or God or whomever you choose to believe, your ancestors. But I believe all of my traumas from what I've experienced from 2 to 14, it trained me and conditioned me to not even follow my first mind, my intuition, my God mind. And I'm getting back to that. I'm getting back to that. And I embrace that. MM, she's right there, but we gotten. And MM is not checking temperatures tonight, I see. Um, and I'm grateful. I am grateful for what I do have. I realize that focusing on the negative just continues to bring negative results. She said it best on me is don't nobody bring me no bad news. Okay, and I'm not interested in that. And you know, having people to call you and tell you what people are saying um about me and all of that, and I care not to respond. I have bigger things to do. I have goals that I want to achieve, and that's what I'm working towards. 1212, some angel numbers. I haven't stopped seeing them. That lets me know I'm on my right path. That lets me know all I need to know. Definitely. Um, and I wanted to respond, and I wanted to be hateful, but it's like, for what? For what? What has it gotten me? What has it gotten me? When she said to have the spirit of discernment, I had it. I have it. But until you've been in someone's shoes, you can't tell them how to respond to something if you never lived it or conquered it or went through it. I can tell someone, that's like me trying to tell somebody how to cook. I can't cook. I can't even tell you to begin what to do or how to do it. Now, grilled cheese, I can tell you how to make it great grilled cheese, put your mayo on the bread and all of that. But, it's just so exhausting worrying about what others have to say about you. Some people don't even realize they're a part of it. The shoe has too many sizes, absolutely. And baby, I wear 6.5. Not a 7, not a 8, not a 5, not a 3. My shoes are designed for me. I'm gonna keep on walking. I'm gonna keep on pushing. And I wasn't even gonna do this live, and I was like, you have to. You have to. The last time when I felt like I was gonna give up, and that was around Christmas time. And baby, I'm still gonna call her baby because that's my baby. She's the one that put my cape on. She's the one that told me to get up and do it. But now this time, I had to tell myself, get up, girl. You got this. Who are you? I'm more than just my name. I'm more than just the thumbnail. I'm more than just what anybody experience of me is. This isn't make believe, not at all. It's real life. It's real life. It's reality. It's truth. So many people told me, "Oh, you should get off this app and you shouldn't do your channel." And it's like, why? What am I doing that's bothering you so much? You mean to tell me it's okay for people to insert themselves in my life? That's what the lady said. Well, if you didn't do this and you didn't do that, and it's just like, well, you got that opinion from someone else or me? Hmm? I can sit and do whatever I see fit because it's my birthright. Whatever God has called me to do, I'm going to do it. Because, baby, obedience is better than sacrifice. I've sacrificed enough of my life being a people pleaser, wanting acceptance, wanting to fit in, being the sacrificial lamb for others to succeed. And it's left me broken. I don't want to be broken anymore. I don't accept it. You don't owe anyone the truth but yourself. Absolutely. And that has been the hardest thing for me to face is the truth within myself, which had made it harder for me to see and accept the true reflection that baby gave me. Did she really love me? Is she really rocking with me? Is it an alternative motive? I sabotaged my relationship behind it. Isolation and solitude is sometimes the best place to be with no distractions. Allows you to be focused. Are you gonna waste your time? Absolutely sacrificial. Because that's what I thought, you know, if I loved you, if I love you, I'm going to be so loyal to you to the detriment of myself. Even though you're not giving it to me, because I want to be accepted because of what I experienced, my traumas, and with me not being able to accept what happened to me, can't accept reality because it hurt too much. And people can tell you all the time, "Oh, it wasn't your fault," and you're angry and you have so much resentment, but it really hurts yourself. Those recordings don't put you in a good light, leaving those that click your link confused. Well, that's another thing. A lot of people say to me, some people said to me, "Well, this is what they're saying online. This is what this is online." And it's like, you're entitled to believe what you want to believe. We're forever evolving. So it's like, I I don't care if I'm in a good light or a bad light. I'm growing. I'm healing. I'm moving forward. I'm experiencing. I'm going through, and I'm just going through out loud. No one has walked this earth haven't experienced some poor choices, haven't experienced trauma, disappointment. They just haven't been on camera or seen it. I'm just living. I'm just living. Whereas it's just that, vicious or with meaning. To be meaningful, they must have substance. Absolutely. God and we're on the same page. I'm glad. You care, you're here. What am I caring about is the question. Or what do I care about is the question. What I'm saying is that yesterday is yesterday. Can't change it. All I can do is continue to move forward. Says my journey. People are like, oh, I helped somebody with content and, all of this. It, I'm relatable to a lot of people, people that call me, people that email me. Um, I'm relatable. And I don't know why I continue, but I feel like it's something for me to do. Like you ever have like something that's pulling on you or calling on you and you have to do it. If you don't do it, it won't let you rest. So I guess that's why I'm here. But I don't care about others people's opinion of me as much as I used to. Because it don't matter. Either you with me or you're against me. And that's how I see it. Move around. You don't like it? Move around. Someone got mad at me because I said that I have the right to choose what I want in my life. We all have that right. We all have that right to decide what we want. That's the joy of life, being able to decide. There's no right or wrong, it's just choices and consequences. If you choose this is going to be your result of choosing this. We've been conditioned to believe that there's a right or wrong way, just choices and consequences. So when I say death to my lower self, that means all the things that have made me feel less than, unworthy, unloved, all of the unhealed parts of me that allowed me to make the choice that wasn't best for my life. And I'm realizing that this was already ordained where I am. You don't have the right to be duplicitous and unclear. That will make you deceptive. That's not true, MM. That's not true. If someone asks me a question, then I'll answer it. But also, when you're in your life and you make any choices for you that you choose that is best for your life or the best choice for your life, who do you answer to? If you go in this grocery store and you're buying lettuce, and when you go to check out your lettuce and the cashier say to you, why you didn't get Roman lettuce? Why you didn't get Roman lettuce? Are you gonna answer to her? Is it her business? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Knowingly or not, consciously or not, you're unclear to those who take the time to click your link. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'd rather you ask me a question so you can get some clarity because I'm always open. But here's another thing. I've sat on this app for months explaining who I am and why I've done what I've done. Right. And I've answered them to my diehard supporters, even to those who don't support me. I've answered your questions. Now, if you don't like my answers, I don't know what to tell you. Even on the conversation with Kai, because someone said to me, "Oh, you said that you learned from the best," and to me, that sounded like you're scamming. I said, "But no one even understood the context that I meant it in," and I explained on that interview or the conversation, if you will, what I meant by the context of saying I learned from the best. Meaning how to keep your name going in the algorithm, meaning how to persevere. Because one thing I can say, she's relentless in spite of. And I can relate to the harassment and all of that people do. And she continued to get up. That's what I mean by in that text, that I learned from the best. My videos, when I'm over here and I'm in my true form, I drop down the algorithm. But the minute that I incite the crowd, people come and check my videos out. Is it a marketing strategy? Yes. Maybe is it the best one? No. No, not at all. But if you wanna know why I've done what I've done, simply ask. I've already shared it. You can go back on my videos and you can listen. You can see who I am. Nobody's gonna always agree with you 100% or understand why you operate the way that you do, but it's not your responsibility. You have to do what you envisioned or what God is giving you the vision to do, and you gotta keep on moving. I have to keep on moving. I can't stay there because people want me to stay there or because they don't have any clarity or understanding on why I've done what I've done. I even was asked a question about me sharing my experience when I turned away, when I went down the rabbit hole, and that was like 6 years ago. Why did you share that? Why? Because I know it's somebody out there who can relate to it. That's why. We're not the only one that have experienced some things. I don't know who said you've learned from the best. YouTube has courses. I've said it out my own mouth on the recording conversation. Said it out my own mouth. But then I think also people don't realize that you know, when someone is online or actress or whatever you want to call it, content creator, whatever, you see someone online and they do whatever they do. But then when you meet them offline or you know them in real life, that's they really know you. I've allowed people on this app who don't even know me, who haven't even eaten with me, laid with me, hugged me, sat with me, prayed with me, cried with me, to affect my decisions. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. But that goes back to my traumas, not knowing or knowing how to just exist and that you are you and you're okay with who you are. I am enough. I am enough. I am not responsible for others' opinion of me because I'm enough for me. That's it. It's real simple. I've made life more complicated than what it has to be. And like I said, this is my journey. And I'm gonna keep on moving. I have to. I have to. And my page will reflect that, you know. Someone said, well, you should delete the videos on your page. Like, why? Shows me from the beginning until I keep going, until I reach the goals of the vision that has been placed on my heart. Lady Gotten, thank you for stopping through. I appreciate you. I still am ready to do that live. Um, I want to start my podcast. So I'm looking for people who are interested to come and do panels and open up and talk about topics. And I was looking at your content, so I'm definitely interested in still coming over on your page. And you have my number, and we have talked. So give me a call. Um, give me a call tomorrow. Okay. If you know you're being recorded, why aren't you more guarded about the comments you make? What makes you think I'm not? 12:3, 12:34. I'm catching them. Okay. What makes you think that I'm not? What makes you think my comments aren't strategic? I'm just curious. What makes you think that I'm not? Like Mojo adds, girl, you know Jag records everything. I said, I know. Jag shenanigans. So what makes you think I'm not? My tribe is finding me now. You could abandon the page, not delete the page, and your tribe will find you. My tribe is finding me now. My tribe is finding me now. I have my tribe. I have tribe. I have some of my tribe. They're finding me now. I don't have to change it. I don't have to delete or abandon anything. Just have to live in my truth. Good night. Thank you. I appreciate it. You stay well too. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I continue to pray, God, remove those who aren't for me. Please remove those who aren't for me. And baby, he has. I can name on one hand. So if I ain't for you, that's fine. You don't like me, that's fine too. It's a whole nother sector. And I'm not being an asshole. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. So it is what it is. I'm about to get up off of here because I don't have much juice left on my phone. Uh, but I wanted to hold on to my commitment of going live and working on my consistency. Shout out to those who continue to support me in the bushes. I am respectful to you. I haven't called you out your name not one time. I'm being very respectful, but what I'm saying to you is that you're telling me to abandon something, and then my soul tribe will find me, and my soul tribe is finding me. That's what I'm saying to you. That's all. That's all. I have people that have supported me through the whole experience from beginning to now. Period. Chris, Wendy, regardless, regardless, regardless. That's the soul tribe. When they show up, regardless. When I'm in the lounge, when I'm crying, when I'm low, when I'm hungry, whenever they have supported, even to those in the bushes who check on, who don't ever say anything. That's my soul tribe. Leads it back to, who are you? I am more than just my name. So I've been respectful. Even Gotten has came through, Lady Sparkle, and all those who hit the like, those who never comment, those who text me, email me, check on me. And to my hitter, she been rocking with me. That's my soul drive. Queen and Shay, and who else? Deborah with the sermon, and OG. You funny. Move around. Move around. Anyway, boo, I'm really trying to stay in my namaste. Okay? Because my stinger want to come up, but I know it serves me no purpose. Serves me no purpose whatsoever. Man, y'all have an amazing day on purpose tomorrow. Okay? An amazing day on purpose. The die hearts. Period. Chris, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. Like that night when that guy came up, what was it? Bright Stars? Is it Bright Stars came up? And I saw Wallet. Chris said, not tonight. This is not the time. This is not the time. I start wilding on him like, yo, I had moved, had to do what I gotta do in the hot old sun. Okay. You better fall back. Oh, people say and do what they want. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, right? Let's continue down. No. Okay. Smash your like. Pause for the cause. All right, TRJ 1116. Please remember to support the host if you want to. I ain't forcing you to. Okay. If not, continue to pray for me, man. Send peace, love, light, and abundance as I do for you. Because I'm going to be all right. That's the promise God has told me. I live on it, I stand on it. Not a good time to be playing. Exactly. Because I was, Chris, it was raining. My phone was tripping. Like, and you coming up in here talking mess to me like I will get with you. I will get with you. We ain't forcing nobody, but it sure would be nice. Absolutely, it would be nice. It definitely would be nice to sow a seed, a love offering. But I also know that prayer, if you ain't got it, is the best next thing. It's the best next thing. Do whatever God has called you to do. Move on your heart to do. That's how I feel about it. Honestly. Chris, you know. And people be like, I like it when you go off, TJ. And I'm like, I know, but also some people tell me like your voice is so powerful. It be overwhelming sometimes. Like when you get in your rage, it be a lot. And I'm just trying to find the balance. But light and darkness dwelling in us both. You know, like I said, I can be Martin and Malcolm. Your choice. You could choose. TRJ 1116 is the Cash App. If you choose, which one you choosing? Which one you choosing? If you get Malcolm, hey, by any means necessary. You get Martin, I have a dream. I'm gonna pray for you. So, hey, but what dark matters anyway? You know about the nine ethers. You'll know who you are. Be deprived from nothing. Everything comes from nothing, comes from darkness. I am 666, right? 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 protons. I am a carbonated being. Anyway, y'all have an amazing day on purpose for real. Hug on y'all babies, because this world is a jacked up place. Love on somebody, hug somebody, call somebody you love, tell them you love them. That might be what they just need to hear to give them that little push to keep going. Continue to stand on your square. I have, Chris. I have because that's that lower self I was telling you about. I don't want to live there anymore. I don't want to live there anymore. And when I participate in it, that's just a reflection of my lower self. As I elevate to my higher self, that's what I choose to reflect. And that's what I want to attract. When I came into this sector, I was in my lower self, choosing to not believe the truth and see it for what it was. Time to evolve, transcend, elevate. Proud of me, thank you. I'm proud of me too. I am proud of me too, Chris. I am. I am. This part of my life has been hard. And realizing, accepting that this is where I'm going to be until I don't know. But I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it. As my daddy used to always tell me, you is kind, you is smart, you is important. Man, continue to be blessed. The prayer list out to the kin folks. Okay, Mama D, moving quietly. House of Queens, Wig, Miss Katina. We are definitely sending our prayers out to you. Definitely. And out to the right family. And to anyone else who have lost someone, or someone is sick, or your mind is confused, or you feel trapped, we're praying for you. We're sending peace, love, light, and abundance, that your finances be touched, that whatever door that needs to be open, and whatever door needs to be shut, that you will have peace, that you have joy, We're sending all these things out as we speak these things into the ether. Hey, Denai, my phone died. You had a great show, and that's what I was mentioning in the beginning of the live. Thank you for the invite up, but my phone died, and it's about to die again. So I'm about to get up off of here, but I appreciate you, Denai. And everybody want to be like, they don't like you, but I've always had a soft spot for you. I've always had a soft spot. Drop the link. All right. Let's drop the link. I'm gonna drop it. We gonna hold. Did it drop down there? Come on, sir. Back up, boy. Did it drop? I'm gonna drop it again. Invite guests. I promise you, this thing is ridiculous. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's dropped. Oh, this phone is retarded. You see it now? There we go. I love his smile. I do.
What's up, TJ? How you been?
I'm all right tonight.
I like you. You know they be mentioning you, and I'm like, is she still on here? And you come over here. It's peaceful, nice, quiet. I'm happy for you. How's everything going?
Thank you. It's going. That's what I'm saying. I'll be like, I don't be messing with nobody. Y'all come mess with me, and then you know how it goes. But I gotta remember just to stay consistent and stay in my lane. Period.
Exactly. I heard the catfish of YouTube talking about their lane is comedy. Ain't nobody laughing at you. We laughing at you, not with you. Um, but
Period.
yeah, I just wanted to say what's up. Thank you so much for coming to support me because nobody else from the Jag sector. If they're there, they're in the bushes and block. But you know, moving on, it was difficult for me, and I see that you want to move on and you want the attraction and stuff, and just keep building. Mm.
I've never stopped supporting you though. Like I've always said, and I'm always gonna say that I always had a soft spot for you. But I was like, let me
You did
jump
say
out the
that.
bush because I catch a lot of your lives and I like it. You see, I comment on your community, but I was like, let me show my face because I've been getting on people with this background support, private
Hmm.
support. If you support me, won't you stand out and say that you support me? So that's why I
Exactly.
came out the bushes
Well,
today.
I'm a sucker for supporting the underdog. So the more they try to kill y'all and off y'all, the more I actually reluctant to. I'm like, yeah, that person's. Let's see, let's help this person out or that person out, and just keep things afloat and stuff. But I have been seeing you staying to yourself and people thumbnails and record. Are you still on the phone with that person? Are you?
Ah, yes. Okay.
Oh
Yes.
my
And that's what I've been
gosh.
getting. That's what I got. People have been giving me heat for because the last conversation we had, and I said I learned from the best, and I was saying in the sense of one thing, if you've been around her, you're gonna learn how to shock the algorithm. If you got little numbers, you get what I'm saying. That's one thing
Right.
she has taught you to do, and be resilient because they shot fire,
So wait a
fire at
minute.
her,
Taught
and she
who?
keep going.
Taught me?
No, Jag.
Jack ain't teach me shit. I learned everything I knew from Clubhouse.
No, no, no. I'm saying me. So people
Yeah,
was giving
yeah,
me heat from it. I'm saying you already came through blazing. I remember your first time on when you came on the YouTube. That's when you had the background, the brick background, and all of that.
yeah.
You came on OKP. I remember your first night on OKP.
Oh my goodness. Yep, yep. But I hate that because see, even without that, matter of fact, without that, I would be in a better position than I am right now. So that kind of like, but to each his own. It is a part of history.
Shit. Then not you a beast. Okay, you done deleted channels, build yourself up, delete it. Come on. Come on.
Right, exactly. My backup chat. The only reason I deleted the other backup channel, I was like, I'm finna delete this shit. These bitches want my attention, and if I give it to them, the only person that benefits is them because all of these 2,600 people, they know exactly who it is because and I'm bringing in new audiences. And this new audience is tapping into this backup channel with all of these people, like literally about 3,000 people that know who I'm talking about. Now, let me start over. And so that's why I started over. And I also did it out of spite to show that I could actually monetize my channel before them.
And you have done it. And people are saying you should delete your channel, but I'm like, right now, you know, but I understand. I see the benefit of like me getting new people, and people are like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I don't even know these people.
Well, the thing about it, TJ, first of all, you are already known. You have your own situation and stuff. It's a different perspective. Like right now, you're in defense mode because you feel like you got to defend yourself and defend the fort and hold down the subscribers that you have. But what happens is, I think what happened to you happened to me on my main channel, and I've had to climb out of it, and it's very hard to do. You literally have to lead a sector or create a new channel because those people that want to use you for content and make you feel like shit, but they actually need you to substantiate their own platform. They would tell people to hide your channel, literally hide, and so that hide your channel, and then anything that you're doing here, even though it's thousands of people watching it on other people's channel, that person manipulated the algorithm by convincing the Jag by right audience to hide your channel, so to them you don't exist unless or until they decide to scream it on their channel. And so when somebody told you start a new channel, you're shadow banned. Like
Mm.
I literally heard particular people saying to hide your content and hide your channel because your grip it just painted you in this false light. And a lot of people in the JAG sector are older black women, and they don't understand the psychological gains that happen, or they just simply don't care. They don't care. They just want something that's just easier to understand and cheaper, and they don't. So that's why you're experiencing what you're experiencing. It doesn't even matter if you have me doing an interview or anybody. You're that's tied to the JAG algorithm. They all shadow banned you. I heard it live, and when it happened to me, that's when I had to move. I was like, oh no, I gotta move around because or else my platform is gonna be stuck. Um,
Mm.
so that's what's going on with you. So that's just food for thought. Um, and it puts you in a different position if they're talking about you and you're you in this defensive position where like if you go back and forth with them, it's just gonna hurt you. They've already done damage to you. But if you start a new platform and just stand on who you are and everything you've been through, you're gonna skyrocket because it's like you know the game and you know what to look for and know what to avoid, right? Um,
Mm.
so it doesn't matter what energy you have or anything, you're just in a defensive, passive position because of the platform manipulation. So even my backup channel with 2,600 people, they convinced people to shadow ban it, and they only and I was like, oh, fuck it, I started a new one. I started a new channel, 200 subscribers and 2,000 views. I'm denied. Like you could do the same thing. You're TJ. You are a staple in the JAG sector, and it's unfortunate that people have put you in this position. And I know it can feel hard and feel a certain way about starting over, but they know who you are.
All right. I do have a backup channel though. I got like 500 subscribers on it already.
Yeah, that's enough to monetize. Create content on that channel and monetize that channel and stuff. It's hard. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, but it's hard.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, I'm over this. I am over. I'm tired of fighting with y'all. There's nothing left to say. And then you wake up and it's they still going at it. It's like, are y'all
Mhm.
slow?
But it's
Like,
different. But TJ, if you start a new channel, you got 0 subscribers, and they talking about you, you would realize how important and how valid you really are.
mm,
Like, like I'm like, oh, bitch, you talking about me? Let me go on over here and let me monetize my channel before you to shit on you to make you feel like shit. It's
mm.
empowering. So I'm not saying to get rid of this channel or anything, but if you wanted to work with and promote the other channel or whatever, then what's the purpose of having it if you're not trying to monetize that one or whatever? I would support you absolutely. If people's like, oh, don't go on TJ platform. She using you for content like the shit with Tuck It. I, I
Mm.
I wanted to put you back in the light. I want if I had to, whatever, and I wanted people to know that people can do that to my face and it still don't mean nothing. So so I'll help you no matter what.
Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I do
I
deny
appreciate you
that.
for supporting me. But did you hear that comment? Oh my goodness! Did you hear how it was making my head hurt? You know me. I'm doing one man show and I'm done. But now I'm like back to letting people on the platform and shit. It's going pretty well so far.
I seen you. I seen you kept drinking. I was like, not ass is a long one.
Right. And when I finna crash out on everybody. I ain't got no link for you. And then I'm gonna be right back. And them bitches stuck on stream, y'all. But shit on StreamYard, everybody gonna get packed up one time, you know.
Oh God. I was surprised. I was like, oh wait a minute. He opening the panel back up. Okay. And I like your braids too. I don't know if I told you that I liked your braids.
No, but I appreciate it. I thank you.
Hmm. Yeah. But I appreciate you. I got 5% left.
Okay, well, much love. I just wanted to come and cheer
I
you up a bit.
appreciate you. I
And
really
thank
do
you for
tonight.
supporting me. And I appreciate you too.
Will never stop. All
All right. Bye.
right. Later.
And
That was the night, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here because I got 5% left and I don't want this live to be stuck. Okay. Y'all have an amazing day on purpose, peace, light, and abundance to everybody. Thank you, Miss Katina. I'm glad that you're back and you're getting some balance in your family. Shout out to all y'all in the bushes. Hit the like, um, the dislike, comment, all that good stuff. And let's see, we're gonna hop up on another channel, okay? Maybe we're gonna figure out some things where we're going next. Um, don't allow the voice of someone else to become the voice in your head. My name is Ty, and this is my journey, and I'm out. Bye. Later.